Here we go, we're cooking with my little Riley today. We're going to be doing some kebabs. As you can see, we've got some lamb leg, we've got some lamb shoulder, a bit more lamb shoulder over there. Butcher's was closed, so I had to pick these up off the shelf. So we're going to give this a little cue. That's it, slap it, good. So we're going to be making shish kebab out of this, yeah, lamb shish. And that's a bone, so first we've got to debone it. Well done, Riley. So first we'll debone this to show you what it looks like when it's deboned. It does. And there we go. We've got a nice deboned it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Pulled it out. And then basically it's just a case of, you know, what's convenient size-wise for you to get this cut. Yeah. Cutting it into equal chunks, making it things. Very sharp. So this is why we have to be very careful. No, of course not. Here we go. We've got some safety information coming from Riley here. Well done, Riley.
Daddy?
Yes, baby.
Daddy, only grown-up can do this.
Only grown-ups should be doing this, okay? Yeah.
Not children.
Not children, Boobum. That is right. Not children. Yeah.
Children play with their toy knife.
Well done. That is correct. Only children should play with their toy knives. So you get it into equal chunks like that, guys. You debone it. You take any. That is for the shish, to put the shish on the skewers. Well, these are shish. They are actually called shish. So this is shish kebab. So yeah.
Shish, kebab,
Kebab, kebab. So yeah, basically you cut it into equal chunks like that. Then you cube it. What you're looking for is basically get your thumb about that big all the way around, and that is basically it, peeps. Let's go on to the next bit. You don't. You put that on the side with my ring as well, then thank you very much. Here we go, me and Riley doing this together. Now on to the next bit, peeps. So like I said, you want size from about there to there. About an inch, yeah? Okay? Right, inch cube, all the way around. So about there, something like that, yeah? That's obviously too big for one.
Daddy.
Cut that in half, there you go. That's the start. That is literally lamb shish, guys. Just that. I like to keep it traditional. Like I say, I just put salt on my lamb shish. Once it's cooked, a bit more salt. Yeah, you love the salt on the lamb shish. And then a bit of lemon juice and a bit with a salad. Bang. But yeah, basically do that all the way through. Pop, 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 pop. And then yeah, I'll show you the next bit onto lamb shoulder. And one thing I forgot to mention, you're probably thinking, oh, he's got lamb leg and lamb shoulder. I'll tell you what, it's a little fit. Lamb leg and lamb shoulder, it's a little trick that my mum taught me. It's like, mix it up. One's a bit fattier than the other. That's lamb shoulder as well, baby. And that's lamb shoulder. And this is lamb leg. And as you can see, the leg, it's less fatty and stuff, yeah. More leaner meat, but you still get a bit of fat on there and stuff on one side, whereas that's more mixed in. You can see the fat's more mixed into it and stuff. Just gives it a nice balance and stuff like that. That is a bone. That is a bone, baby. Well done.
Daddy.
And so yeah, it just gives it a nice.
Daddy.
As you can see, this is how much we've got off that roughly about 14 pounds worth of lamb leg. The bones underneath, just here, Bubba. As you can see, this will probably do about four of these. Where are they? Yeah, 4 of these, or the single ones. 4 of them, maybe 4.5, 5 if you're lucky. Probably about 4. And so, like I say, you know, if you're doing a skewer per person, 14 quid, lamb shish, you can feed 4 people quite easily for 14 quid. That is your sword. That is your sword. Be careful, that's it, right way round. So that's what I mean. So you could save an absolute fortune if you make this at home. Very simple, very easy. Just look at that, horrible outside, but you'll see. Weather doesn't stop anyone. Shouldn't stop anyone. There's little Joshy lying on the trampoline, loving it. Here we go, Pete. So we've got lamb shoulder out. This is about 13 quid's worth of lamb shoulder. This is lamb shoulder. Lots of meat. But as you can see, from the look of it, a lot more fatty. Remember to wash your hands, peeps, before you do it. Handling meat, make sure your surfaces are clean. Kids as well. Don't touch. Yeah? You know not to touch. Good girl. But yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Remember, you've got the shoulder blade actually running through as well. That's what that hard bit is. You need to cut around, peel off. Okay? Right, here we go. So, got the blade out. Not the cleanest of cuts, but I'm going to trim that up afterwards as well. But basically, that's the blade out. You've got to make sure, because it's a pain in the butt. But as you'll notice as well, from obviously shoulder. It's a lot more fatty as well. It's a lot more fatty as well. So, oh yeah, baby, 1 second. Let me just tell people about the fat. So you may want to obviously trim some of that out. To be honest with you, some people cube that up, put it in between the meats. Don't have to eat it. Some people do. I do myself. Adds so much flavour, obviously. Fat gives flavour, makes things juicy. So don't waste it, peeps. Don't waste it. Here we go. So we trim that shoulder down. And we've got the other one out as well. So we trim that one out. So what I like to do is obviously get it into the slabs so that we can cut it into smaller sections, as you can kind of see here, and then cut that into cubes. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Look, here we go. We've got Riley giving me artwork. That is a heart. Gorgeous. I'm going to put it right here. Thank you very much. Now let's start cubing some more. Here we go. So we're almost there. Just a little another tip. Right. Always cut fat on top. Never cut meat top, fat down. Reason being is when you're cutting through it, it's going to get all sinewy. Whereas if you cut through the fat top, yeah, through to the meat, you don't get as much of the sinew and all of that jazz. All right. Another little tip. There you go, peeps. That is about 30 pounds worth of lamb leg and lamb shoulder. Fats, meats and fats. That's all shoulder. You can see the difference of the colours and stuff like that as well. Yeah, you can, bubble. Different shish. So it's now the time to shish up. Have fun. Remember, as well, another little tip. Don't get too hung up on obviously making them perfect cubes or, you know, perfect size for that and stuff. You know, you just got to get it small enough so it's easier to cook. The bigger the pieces, takes longer to cook. It's harder for yourself. Make it easy. Here we go. It's time for the skewering on the shish. It's where the name comes from. Yeah, little one. Yeah, little one. You want to do them as well? You can do one in a second. That and that. See, your little Riley wants to help as well. So again, remember the key to it. Don't touch it yet. Remember, wash your hand, feet. Yeah. What you want to do is just roll the meat over. Push through. Watch your fingers. Yeah, little one.
Can I do that?
Afterwards, let me show everyone at home first, and then I can show you. So again, yeah, you want to get it pretty even around, and you're just using your hands to guide it through the center, yeah? And like I say, what you want to do is try and get it, because if you get it too much to the side, like I'm going to show you what happens. See that? It just tears off like that. So what you want to do is, like I say, you want to get it so it's solid. And what you want to do as well, give a bit of space to obviously when you put it on the barbie. And also, don't pack it too close together. You want to leave a little bit of a gap just so it flows, the heat flows through it. So yeah, give us 2 seconds and we'll show you. And there we go. That one all done, as Riley says. Look, you leave a little gap at the end as well, because you see, if you're doing it on a traditional Mongol, it will sit on the barbecue like that, basically. The coal's just under there. But my beastly one out there, there's Josh over there, it will just slap on like that. And I just like to leave a little bit of a gap at the end and stuff. So leave a bit of fat at the end. I forgot to do it at the start. A bit of fat at the end, fat in the middle, fat at the start. All that fat will melt into the meat, give you extra flavour and juices, basically. There you go. And you can also put onions, peppers in between as well for extra flavour as well. But like I say, the family just like it plain caveman style. Here we go, everyone. Yes. Which one would you like to use? So Riley's going to do a vegetable kebab. So as you can see, that's all you need to do for a vegetable kebab. Not all you need to do, but you know what I mean in the sense of how you cut it into basically small bits. Like a sword. You can put mushrooms on there, cherry tomatoes, plum tomatoes, whole bloody tomato. Whichever one. As you can see, what's your hand, Riley?
Do you want some tomatoes, right?
It's up to you, boo-boo.
Do you want some tomatoes?
You want to stick some tomatoes on there as well? And look at that, Riley, well done. And then push it about here, look. Push it about there. And then you add the next one on to your sword. There you go, Riley, well done. My own little kebabji. And there we go, peeps. There you go. So from about, how much was that? 30 pounds altogether of lamb shoulder and lamb leg. Should have actually weighed it, to be honest with you. It's probably about 3 kg, if that's net weights there. About 3 kg, 4 kg maybe altogether. Might be totally wrong, but hey, watch the rest of the video for the actual weights on the packets. You'll see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 shishes. Think about it like this. If it's 1 shish per person, 17 people for 30 quid right there, theoretically. But you know what? We're fat Turks and we have 2 shishes each. So there you go, peeps. And now we're going to do the cat. Lovely cat's doing the chicken over there as well, chicken shish. These are Riley's little vegetable kebabs as well. Look how wonderful she did. absolute pro. Here we go. There's a little random thing for you guys for after we do the kebab and stuff. Everything's prepared back there. After you've got spare shish, after you've cleaned them and stuff. Yeah, one of the best things you can do. A little bit of oil. Yeah, just go over your shish again, yeah? Lasts a little bit longer, stops them from rusting. Honestly, it's really important to look after your utensil, guys. And this will be like the finisher to the video, you get me? Yeah, how to look after the utensils. But yeah, enjoy. Ah, fire. Humankind's greatest invention. I mean, we didn't really invent it, but you know what I mean. For all the doughs, look at the weather. Look at the weather. See, look, muddy, cold, rainy. Man's out in t-shirt because this thing is baking. But yeah, I just throw a bit of paper in there, bit of wood at the bottom as well, just to give a bit more energy to the fire as well. See, the coal and stuff has been we only use a little bit of soak on there. Yeah, loads of people can spray it up, spray it midway through, but honestly you don't actually need the soak, to be honest with you. I'm just putting a little bit of soak in there just to kind of get it going a bit quicker, but totally up to you if you want to use wood, coal, whatever you really want to do. Yeah, I forgot to say, obviously the little chimney there just helps draw everything through. And up here, I mean, I built this donkeys ago now and stuff. Every respectable Turk. That's a hardcore barbecue. As you can see, the flames. And I got my little mungal underneath here. Got my smoker here as well. I got my old school one there. You know, the little mungal, as if I need to double up as well. Right, now, a secret to a good kebab as well is heat control. You see that? That's from the fat peeps. If you see that ever happening, if you've got the opportunity to raise it, raise it. If you haven't got the opportunity to raise it, you can put salt on it. You can put salt on the actual coals itself, and then that will cool down the coals, yeah? Or, if you're an impatient mofo like me, just keep turning. Just keep turning. It's more effort, more work. So it's all a bit of a toss-up between, you know, how much work you want to do. As you can see. Yeah, we always put more salt in it, little man. See, Josh is coming. So this time we decided to put a bit of cumin, a bit of paprika, and some mixed herbs on there. No, we've already turned it, baby. But little man wants to learn the ways of the Turks as well.
It looks like it nearly got stuck on it.
That's it. Another little tip as well is, obviously your grill, put a little bit of oil, rub some oil onto it, yeah? And then what that helps with, stops any of the meat, especially as the charcoal's, you know, warmed up the grill and stuff before you put the meat, and it will stick to it straight away. But a little bit of oil on there, and there you go. Like I say,
also, I'm wearing shorts.
You are. We've got our pita ready, just over there, or be there. And like I say, the only thing we're putting on the lamb shish is going to just be some salt. Spread all over. Bob's your uncle. And that's all you got to do, guys. Literally, to stop it burning, just keep turning. That's Riff's motto of the day. Stop it burning. Just keep what, Josh?
Turning.
That's right. To stop it burning.
Just keep turning.
That's right. And that's all you got to do, peeps. Until you've got it to...
So good.
until you've got it to the level of how you want it. Whether it be rare, medium, or well done. Another little thing just to let you guys know, like I was saying about the fat, if you notice, look, burning, burning, people freak out, they're like, oh my God, it's fire. You know, got to worry. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Like I said, worst comes to worst, I've got the opportunity to do this. See, look, I can lift out and raise, yeah? Just helps with that. The reason is this is the lamb shoulder here, just to let you know down there, as you can see, that's the lamb leg. Difference is, this is a lot more fatty, you can see the whiteness in it, the lack of colour, whereas you can see how deep red that is. Got chicken on the side here, yeah? The peeps that love a bit of chicken. And then, yeah, like I say, stop it burning, just keep on turning. The moment of truth, you guys are going to freak out. You're going to be like, how much salt is he putting on? Bloody hell, that's an attack on the senses, that is. You're going to be like, that is like, it's too much. You can't be doing that. But like I say, salt it to taste, your own taste, yeah? For me, like I said, exactly. People are going to look at that and go, geez, that's a lot of salt. But you know what? That's how we like it. That is how we like it. But like I say, season to your own taste, yeah? At the end of the day. And that's what we do on the lamb shish. And then turn it again, salt the other side of it, same for that. And that is it. Until it's cooked, then it's done. So next thing you guys are going to see, me putting on the bidders, getting them prepped. Right, here we go. This is one of the bits of the bidders, right? So there's a lot of people out there wonder why the kebab places cut it there. Do you know what? Because they're fucking lazy. And that's the honest truth. Do you know what? Because you cut it there, you can barely, you've already lost like a quarter of your blooming bidder. Or pitter. You know, but we call it bidder. With this, to get it nice, you just need to warm them up. And there's nothing better to warm them up than placing it straight on the juicy meat. Like that, yeah? All the juices of that meat get in there. Alright, there is nothing better, peeps. Squidge it in. Squidge it. Hear that sizzle? It's all the fat and stuff coming out the meat, dropping on the coals, but it's also going into that bread as well. That's it. Just throw them bad boys on there. Give that 30 seconds. Literally needs about 30 seconds. Move it to the side. Flip the meat over. Then turn that bread onto the other side. It's all the finished product. Chicken shish. All the veggies. Keep it close. Steam it up as well. Keep it moist. There's some lamb shish. Put it all in there so the juices get on there. Look at that. Juicy, juicy.